Back here at Crestview Hills, Kentucky, the Tigers fall to Thomas More, the Saints today. Final score 52-46. Matt Payton here with the head coach, Brent Vernon. Coach, this was just a struggle offensively today. It was hard in the first half, got tougher in the second half. Just give yourself a chance. That's the good news. Bad news is just not enough offense.
Yeah, we couldn't make shots. We settled for some stuff, and obviously we had a hard time figuring out their matchup zone. They did a very good job. We had some things in place that we thought would work, and for whatever reason, we didn't really execute it real well, and again, we didn't get the shots that we wanted tonight, and give Thomas More from that standpoint all the credit in the world.
You know, you kind of took care of the basketball, just 10 turnovers. You forced them into 15 turnovers. Opportunities in transition came your way, but even then, you still couldn't get those looks that you really wanted to get to.
Right. You know, early on, we weren't really worried. It was about the last 4 or 5 minutes we decided to pick them up full and speed them up a little bit, and that probably played into our favor. Going back, probably would have done it a little sooner for multiple reasons. One, maybe our speed could have affected them some, but maybe it would have just gave us some energy. Just to be blunt, mentally we're not tough enough. Thursday we had a valiant effort against the Georgetown team that's very good, and we laid it all out on the floor. And today we just look like walking zombies. And you know, it's tough in this league to play Thursday, Saturday, but you got teams that are 7-8-0 and 7-1 and 6-2 that do it every night, and they don't make excuses and they fight through it. And we look like a team right now on that Saturday that has a hard time fighting through it. And you know, you got to be able to mentally fight through those things, and we're just not there yet.
Some fouls in the first half kind of forced your hand. You gave Dre Singleton some minutes there. Had to kind of get him out there and get him some run, and he responded. He had some good minutes. He took advantage of a nice little baseline jumper. I know he was winded at one point, but you kind of see what Dre's capable of.
I thought Dre did good. You know, he's really actually been pretty good throughout the second semester since we've came back, but at the same time, I think both Lenores Mincy and Justin Tucker have provided us some good stuff. And, you know, foul trouble played an issue post-wise for us, so we gave Dre some looks. I thought Dre did well, took advantage of it, and got to where we put him back in. And, you know, sometimes guys don't play as well, and for whatever reason, Tuck seemed a little out of it today, so I thought to give Dre a little more opportunity in the second half.
Coach, you get a little bit of time off, and then you get back to Mid-South Conference action. You get a home game on Thursday against Life, road game against Cumberland University, and these two, not to overstate it, but they're going to go a long way to determining the outcome for you guys and what you ultimately hope is a trip out to Kansas City.
Absolutely, and you know, now you can sort of sit there, and unfortunately we've dug ourselves a pretty bad hole. Sitting there at 3-5 at the midway point. If we'd come out today, we'd still be in a hole, but I'd feel a little better about ourselves. Being at 3-5 now at the midway point, we've dug ourselves a little bit of a hole. Have 2 games coming up, Thursday, Saturday, that we need to be able to get. Have to play more like we did Thursday than we did today, but hopefully we can start the second half of that semester on the right note and get a couple wins.
Coach, tough one here today. We'll be back in the Powell on Thursday.
Thanks,
Try
Matt.
it again.
Appreciate it.
Tigers fall here to Thomas More on the road as Campbellsville drops one here. Final score 52-46.